What's up guys, Flying Cow here and welcome back to part 2 of this tutorial. In the last one we finished the entire base outline of the build, and in this one we're going to be finishing the first floor exterior walls. So with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get right into it. So next up what we're going to do is we're going to take some torches or some lanterns, it doesn't really matter, just any light source at all, and then we're going to fill in all of this grass that we see in between here, because the floor of the build is actually going to be in line with this block right here, the 5th block up, and there's going to be a lot of extra space down here for mobs to spawn, so we're just going to place down some torches and some light sources down here so that we don't get any mob spawning and so that you're actually able to sleep without having monsters nearby. So I'm going to speed up this part of the build as well, but go ahead and fill in all of this area with some torches or lanterns. Okay, so now that we've got that part complete, next up what we're going to do is we're going to take out a new block, which is the dead bubble coral block right here, and we're going to come over here, and off of this block right here where the railing ends, we're just going to start placing a layer all the way around this entire railing section right here. So it's just going to go over like this. And when we get to a curved part, we're not going to build it like this, we're going to fill in this layer right here as well, so that it stays connected the entire time. And then once we get over to this area right here, we're going to bring it down like this, and we're going to build this pattern right here. So it's going to be 2 one layered right here, and then 2 double layered right here. And then off of this block right here, we're going to place down 11 more. So it's going to be 13 total from the 5th block from the edge where the railing does not start. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks from here, and then 13 off of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So that's 13. Then we're going to place down 11 off of that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're going to place down 13 again off of this block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. So there we go. This is what we're going to have so far. This is going to be the outline that we're going to have so far of the second patio of the build. And next up what we're going to do is we're going to continue using our dead bubble coral block. Off of this block right here we're going to place down 2, and then 4, just like that, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, then 2, then 2 again. Then we're going to, off of this block, place down 2. Then off of this block, we're going to place down 4. And then 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then off of this block, we're going to place down 4. Then 3. Then 2. Then 2 again. Then we're going to turn and place down 2. Then off of this block, we're going to place down 4. And then off of this block we're going to place down 3. So 1, 2, 3 here. And then this block right here should line up with this block right here. They should be on the same line of blocks. So these 2 blocks should line up once you're done, and this is what it's going to look like. It's going to look like a half circle. Next up what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and off of this block we're going to place down 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place down off of this block 2, and then right off of here 3, and then 2, and then 2. Then we're going to turn, and off of this block we're going to place down 2, and then 5, and then off of this block we're going to place down 3, and then 2, 2, then we're going to turn, and off of this block we're going to place down 2, and then we're going to place down 3. So now this block should line up with this one right here, and as you can see here, if we go out further a little bit, you can see we've created another half circle. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and off of this block we're going to place down 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to turn, and off of this block we're going to place down 13. Then we're going to turn again, and off of this block we're going to place down 2, then 2 again, then we're going to turn and place down 2 right here, and then we're going to place down 1 right here. So if this final step lines up for you the way it did for me, then you did it all correctly, and you won't have to do that outline again. And this outline right here is probably one of the harder parts of the build, just because there's so many little areas where you could mess up, and for this one specifically you do need to get it perfect. So if you need to rewatch it a couple times to get it right, then go ahead and do that. But next up, what we're going to do is, once you have that outline down, we're going to fill it all the way in with spruce planks. So I'm just going to go over here and start on this edge right here, and of course I'm going to speed up this part of the build as well so that the video isn't 10 hours long, but we're just going to fill all of this area in with spruce planks. So go ahead and do that once you've got the outline down. Okay, so this is what the entire build should look like now that you've got that floor filled in there. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the left-hand side of the build. And from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take out our quartz pillar. We're going to go over to this block right here and place down 7. So there's 7 right there. Then we're going to come over to this block right here and place down 7 as well. Then we're going to take our smooth quartz stairs and place down an upside down layer connecting the top 2 quartz pillar blocks. Then we're going to take out our white terracotta. We're going to place a block right here, and then off of this we're going to place 7 more, so it's going to be 8 total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right there. Now we're going to come over here and place down 1, 2 right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just build up this layer all the way until it reaches the top. We're going to do the same with these 2 layers right here, all the way until it reaches the top. Then we're going to take out stripped jungle wood and place down 3, 3 again right there. Then we're going to take jungle stairs, place down 1 on each of those, and then 2 right side up stairs to connect them just like that. Actually, let's have it be 2 upside down stairs to connect them just like that. Now that we have that, we're going to go on the other side and place down some white terracotta right there. So this is what the wall should look like so far. Next, we're going to continue by placing down 1 layer of white terracotta right here, just like that. Then we're going to place down a layer right there, a layer right there. Then we're going to fill in these 2 layers right here. So we should have a 2 block by 3 block gap right here. Now we're going to take smooth quartz stairs, place down 2 upside down right there, and then 2 right side up above it. And then we're going to fill in this gap with glass panes. Next, we're going to take a composter, place it right here, then place 2 oak leaves on top of it. And then we're going to take a spruce slab and place it right here off of this block. It's right in the center, and then place a lantern right underneath it. So after all that, I know that was a lot of different types of blocks to place, but go ahead and pause the video if you need to, and this is what this wall should look like. So now that we've got that wall complete, let's go over here to the side, and we're going to take our quartz pillar again and place down 7 off of this block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then again, we're going to take our smooth quartz stairs and place them upside down to connect this quartz pillar with this one. Then we're going to go over here and place down 3 white terracotta. Let's go over here to this side and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 white terracotta right there. Now we're going to build these all the way up until it reaches 1 block before the smooth quartz stairs layer. We'll do the same for this side over here too. So now this is what the wall should look like so far. Next, we're going to go over here, place down 2 right there, go up 3, and on the 4th block, place down 2 more layers. So now we're going to have another window that is 2 by 3 blocks. Let's go ahead and fill this in with glass panes. Then we're going to add 2 quartz stairs at the top and bottom. Now for this window, we're going to take out our birch trapdoor. We're going to go ahead and place down 3 on each side, just like so. Then we can get rid of that birch trapdoor. Now we're going to take out our composter. We're going to place one right here with 2 oak leaves above it. And then we're going to take a spruce slab, place it up there on the top block, the top layer, with a lantern beneath it. Let's do the same thing for the other side of the window too. So now this is what this wall should look like. So now what we're going to do, once we have that wall down, we're going to build another wall right here, and it's going to be almost exactly the same except 1 block wider. So off of this block right here, make sure not to do the corner of one, but 1 block away, we're going to place down 7 quartz pillars. Then we're going to connect the top with our upside down smooth quartz stairs. Now let's go behind right here and place down 2 layers of white terracotta. Then off of this block right here, we're going to place down 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll do the same from right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And make sure on this that is diagonal from the quartz pillars. So this gap right here should be a gap of 3. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build this all the way up to the top, right before it reaches the stairs. Do the same for this side as well. Now we're going to build in a layer right here. We'll go up 3 blocks, and on the 4th we'll build 2 more layers right there. So now you should have a 3 by 3 window right in the middle. For this, we're going to place down our upside down stairs right there, and then right side upstairs. Then we can fill in this window with glass panes. On this one, we're also going to use our birch trapdoors on the side. And then we are also going to place down a composter here, 2 oak leaves, and then at the top layer a spruce slab with a lantern. Then we can also do this for the other side of the window too. So now this is what the window should look like once it's complete. Now that we have that wall complete, we are then going to go over here to the right hand side of it, and we're going to take out our white terracotta. We're going to place down 2 right here, then we're going to place down 3, then we're going to place down 2, and then 1 right there. So we're going to have 2, 3, 2, 1. Now on top of this layer, these 2 right here, we're going to build up by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place down 2 upside down smooth quartz stairs. Then not on this block, but on the one below it, we're going to place down a spruce slab and then a lantern. Then for this one, we're going to build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to leave the center open though, and on the 1, 2, 3, 4th block, we're going to fill that in right there. So we're going to have a 1x3 window right here. We can go ahead and fill this in with glass panes, and then also add the smooth quartz stair above and beneath it. For this section, we're also going to add a layer of upside down smooth quartz stair above. So that's what it's going to look like so far. Now for this section, we're going to build up by 5. And then we're also going to build up for 5 right here. Then for this, we can also add the smooth quartz stairs that are upside down right there. And then we can do the same for this one block right here as well. Now right here, we're going to take our composter and place one down. Add 2 oak leaves above it. And then on the top block, we'll add a spruce slab with a lantern hanging off of it. So this is what this section of the wall is going to look like once complete. And once we have that complete, we can then turn around, go over here, and do the exact same thing. So for this side, we're going to need to add the quartz pillar as well. So right off of this block right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to take out our white terracotta. We'll add 2 there, then we'll add 3, then we'll add 2, and then 1. Now for this section of the build, I am going to speed it up since it's going to be completely identical to this wall right here, but I'll show you what it looks like at the end so that you can double check and make sure you have the same thing. Alright, so this is what it should look like once you've completed. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to check and make sure that you've got everything down correctly. So now we have just this center part here to fill in. And to do that, let's go ahead and start with the left hand side first. Off of this block, we're just going to place down 1 white terracotta, then 2, and then 3. So this is what we're going to have. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to take out our glass blocks. And we're going to place down 4 on top of each of those. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to place down another layer of white terracotta over that. Next up, we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs, place down an upside down layer on top of each of those. So it's going to look just like that. Let's go ahead and do the exact same thing to the other side. Now we're going to fill in for the doorway here. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to take our white terracotta, we're going to build one right there, and we're going to build it all the way up until it lines up with the top of the window. Let's do this for the other side as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in the top 2 layers right there. And then we can also fill in the upside down stairs layer right there so it lines up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take stripped spruce wood and build 4 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do the same on that side too. We'll fill in the center one right there. Then we're going to take our spruce slabs and place down 1 on each side of the doorway, and then have some lanterns hanging off of it as well. Now we're going to go over to the back. We're going to take oak planks and we're going to place down 2 right here. Next, we're going to take our stripped spruce wood. We're going to place down one on each side right there, and then another right there, and then we're going to place down 3 right there. Actually, we're going to get rid of those 2 right there, and we're going to place down 2 lanterns instead. So this is what it should look like so far. Now that you have that part done, we're going to take our stripped spruce wood again and place down 4 right there, just like that, and then another 4 right here. Then we're going to fill in that center block right there, and now all you have to do is choose a door for the doorway. For me personally, I chose the jungle door, but you don't need to choose the exact same thing as me. You could choose a spruce door if you want. But once you place the door, we're also going to take one more spruce slab and place it right above. So this is what the finished doorway is going to look like. So this is what the build should look like so far. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come back down over here, and we're going to continue building this wall that we started here. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go 3 blocks away, and on the 4th block, so this block right here, we're going to build up 7 quartz pillars. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to fill in this top row here with our upside down quartz stairs. Then we're going to fill in the rest of it with white terracotta. So this is what it will look like now. Next up, we're going to just take our composter, place one there, 2 oak leaves, and then a spruce slab with a lantern underneath it. So this is what the final result is going to be for this section of the wall. And now what we're going to do next is we're going to come around over here. We're going to build off 2 more layers right here off of this wall. Then we're going to extend this out by 1, 2 blocks. Then we're going to add 2 more blocks, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3 again. So to make it a little easier, it should line up perfectly with these dead bubble coral block outline that we've already placed. So this is what it should be now. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, or 2 at the top there, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then 3. So now we're going to have a layer at the bottom and a layer at the top. And now for that top layer, what we're going to do is we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs and place down an upside down smooth quartz stair layer above that. So now once we've got that part done, next up what we're going to do is we're going to take out our white terracotta again. Let's go over to this section of the wall right here and fill this part in. And then we're going to also fill in this line right there. Let's go do that on the opposite side as well. So this 1 block, and then these 3 right here. This part is going to get filled in all the way to the top. Now we're going to take out our glass blocks and we're going to fill in these windows right here. The rest of this open gap here is just going to be a big giant window. And then finally, off of this block right here, we're going to place down 7 quartz pillars. And while we're at it, actually, we don't need this upside down stair right there. So you can go ahead and break that part out. Now we're going to go over here to the right hand side of that. We're going to place down 7 quartz pillars right here, connected at the top with our upside down stairs. Then we're going to just go behind here and go ahead and fill in this wall all the way. So that was 5 blocks there total. Now let's go ahead and add a composter, 2 oak leaves, and then a spruce slab and a lantern right there. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 4th block down, we're going to place down 7 quartz pillars. Then we're going to connect the top of them with the stairs. Then we're going to come back here and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of white terracotta. So we're just going to build that all the way up. Now we're going to come over here, place the composter, 2 oak leaves, spruce slab, and then a lantern, and this is what we're going to have in the corner. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place down 7 quartz pillars right here off of this block. We're going to connect them at the top with the stairs. Then we're just going to place down 1, 2, 3 right there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. So it should be a gap of 2 in between. Now we're going to build these all the way up to the top. And actually, I did make a mistake on accident over here. So this right here should be broken out. So this is going to be left open, actually, for now. We're going to come back when we're doing the interior and fill that in with something else later. So go ahead and break that part out. Then, once we're back over here, we're just going to fill in that layer. Then we're going to fill in the top 2 layers. So now we should have a 2x3 window here. Let's place down the stairs at the top and the bottom. We're going to fill it in with glass panes. We're switching back to the panes now instead of the blocks. Then on each side, we're going to place down 2 of our bushes with the lights above them, just like so. So this is what it's going to look like once you've completed it. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to catch up and make sure everything looks the way that mine does on the screen. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to come over here, and still using white terracotta, we're going to place down 3 off of that block. Then we're going to place down 2, and then 3, and then 2, 1, 2, 3. We're basically just going to line this up all the way around until we get to this section right here. Once we get to this quartz pillar, we're going to place down 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to continue that circle around from the second to the top block. So it's going to be a gap of 4 right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1 here, and then 2, and then 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, and then 1 right there. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this wall section right here, and then we're going to fill in 1 block right there. So that's what it's going to look like there. Then we're going to be doing the same thing over here, so go ahead and fill in that section, and then fill in this 1 block right there. So that's what that part is going to look like. Now we're going to come over here, place down blocks there and there on the 1 block. Now we're going to fill in the rest with glass panes, or not glass panes, glass blocks. Once that part is complete, then we're going to take our smooth quartz stairs and place down a layer of upside down smooth quartz stairs on top of all this that we just created. And with that, we are now going to have the entire outline of the build done, as well as the front exterior part of the first floor of the build. Next up, what we're going to be doing is we're going to just come back over here to the right side of the build, and we're going to continue building this first floor right hand side. So first up, we're going to take out our quartz pillar, and off of all three of these quartz pillar blocks, we're going to build up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 1, 2, 3. And now what we're going to do is we're going to connect the top block of these quartz pillar blocks with our upside down smooth quartz stairs. Then next up, we're going to take out our white terracotta again. Let's go over to this first square here, and we're just going to build this entire section in. And similar to what we did on this side, we're going to not fill in this column here with white quartz, but we are going to fill in this one here. So we're just going to leave this one open, but let's continue working on this wall right here. So let's go ahead and build this all the way up and build a square outline for this wall. So this is what you should have down so far. Next up, we're going to build one layer there, one more layer there. Now we should have a 4x4 open area right here, and this is going to be a larger than normal window. So we're just going to go ahead and fill it in with our glass panes, just like that. Now that we've got that part down, let's go over to this middle section. And like I said previously, we're going to leave this area of quartz pillar blank. So let's go ahead and just fill this in all the way with white terracotta until we reach that upside down quartz stair layer. Then we're going to come back over here, and we're going to go ahead and fill this part in all the way, this quartz pillar block right here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to build another 4x4 window. So this is what it should look like from the outside. And now let's go ahead and fill that all the way in with our glass panes as well. So this is what this wall should look like once you've completed it. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come on over here, and for this section of the build, let's take out our quartz pillar again, and off of this block we're going to place down 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs and place down that upside down layer as we normally do. Then let's take out our white terracotta. Let's go off of this block right here and go ahead and build up by 6 right there. Then we're going to build a layer connecting to this wall that we just built. Let's do that at the top and bottom. And then once we've got that, next up what we're going to do is we're going to build down one layer here, 2 layers here, and then 1 layer up at the top. So you should end up having a 2 block by 3 block window here. Let's go ahead and add 2 right side up quartz stairs above it, and then fill in the window with glass panes. So this is what it should look like once complete. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to turn to this wall right here now. We're going to add 7 quartz pillars off of this block right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to take out our smooth quartz stairs, place down an upside down layer, connecting that quartz pillar to this one. Now we've got a big section here to fill in, and this one is a little trickier than the other sections. The other ones are pretty copy and paste, but this one is a little bit more unique, so make sure to pay close attention to this part. So as you can see there, I just added 2 more layers of white terracotta. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place down 1, 2, 3 right there, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2 right there. So we're going to end up with a 2 by 3 block window. Let's go ahead and fill this one in right now. Then let's go ahead and also fill in that top layer right there. So this is what you should have so far. So now that we have that part of the wall complete, next up we're going to go over here. We're just going to build that top layer right there. Then we're going to go down by 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go over by 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to build up 2 right here, and we are going to have the second window. I know it's a little bit strangely placed, but it's going to make more sense once we get to the interior. So let's go ahead and fill in this window here with glass panes. Then we're going to fill in the rest of the wall here with our white terracotta. So this is what the wall should look like now once complete. Next up, what we're going to be doing is let's now turn around to this section of the wall. Here we've got 2 quartz pillar sections to fill in. One right here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks right there. And then the other one over here in this corner, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's go ahead and connect them at the top with the quartz pillar, or with the quartz stairs. This section right here is going to be completely filled in with quartz, or with white terracotta. Then we've got this larger section to fill in here. So what we're going to do for this is we're just going to come over here and place down white terracotta all the way until we reach the end of this quartz pillar block. Let's build up all the way at the top there. Then let's build all the way to the end with the top layer. So this is what we're going to have so far. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and place down 1 layer, just like so. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th block down, we're going to place a layer, just like that. Then let's fill in this top layer, and this is going to be the first window that we have of this wall section. So let's go ahead and fill this in. This is a 3 by 3 window right here. So once we've got that part complete, we're then going to take out our white terracotta again and place down 2 more layers right here. Then we're going to build the second window, which is just going to be a 1 by 3 window. So it should look just like this. Let's go ahead and fill that in with our glass panes. Then the rest of this is going to be filled in with regular white terracotta. So this wall section only has 2 windows, and this is what it should look like once it's complete. Next up, what we're going to do is we're going to then turn to the right, and off of this quartz pillar block we'll build up by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll connect at the top with the upside down stairs, and then we're going to build a window that is 6 by 3. So let's first fill in these 2 sections right here to cover up that quartz pillar block. Then we're going to go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks. Then we're going to go up by 4. Then we're going to just build it down all the way to the end, fill in this top layer, and then fill in this last layer right here. So this right here should be a 6 by 3 window. Let's go ahead and fill it in with our glass panes. And then this is what this section of the wall is going to look like once complete. Next up, what we're going to be doing is we're going to turn around back here, and we're going to continue working on the back section of the build. Off of this quartz pillar block, we will place 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then let's take out our smooth quartz stairs, place down 3 in between right there. Then we're going to place down another 3 off of that one. So this is what it's going to look like so far. Next, we're going to take out our white terracotta. Let's go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. Then we're going to fill in this wall all the way until it reaches those smooth quartz stairs. And then off of this last block right here, we're going to place another layer of white terracotta, but it's going to be placed on the stair, not right behind it. So this is what this section of the build is going to look like now. Now once you've completed that step, what we're going to do next is we're just going to move over to the right hand side, and we're going to do basically the exact same thing over here. So off of this pillar block, we're going to place down 7 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we're going to place down 3 upside down stairs. Then we're going to go behind right here and place down 3 layers of white terracotta. And then we're going to place down 1 layer right here, and this layer is on top of the smooth quartz stair, just like it was on the other side. So now that we've got this part filled in, What we're going to do next is we're going to continue using our white terracotta, and we're going to add another layer directly on top of the upside down quartz stairs that we already have placed there. Then we're going to take out glass blocks, and these are not panes, these are blocks since this is a curved window. And we're going to add 4 layers of glass blocks on top of all of those white terracotta blocks that we just placed. So once we've got that part complete, then we're going to add another layer of white terracotta over that. And then we're going to add one final layer of smooth quartz stairs that are placed upside down directly over all of those white terracotta blocks. So there we have it. This is what it's going to look like, and this is going to be the main kitchen window. So let's continue on over here to the right hand side. Off of this quartz pillar block we will place down 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then let's add the layer of smooth quartz stairs that are placed upside down. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fill in this bottom layer right here. And let's go ahead and also fill in the top layer while we're at it. Then we're going to add 2 layers right here, and then 2 more layers right here, and this should leave us with a 7 by 4 gap right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to fill all of this in with glass panes. Once we've got that window complete, we're then going to move on to the next section of the wall. Let's go over here, place down 7 quartz pillars, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's fill in that top layer here with the upside down stairs. And then we're going to add a layer at the bottom. Let's continue it all the way down until it reaches the quartz pillar. We'll then add a layer at the top, then we're going to add 1 layer here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we will build up there. So we should have another 7 by 4 window here, which we're then going to fill in with glass panes. And once we have that done, then we're going to move on to this side. We're going to add 7 right here. Then we will connect with the upside down quartz stairs. And then what we're going to do is let's add 2 layers right here real quick of white terracotta. Then we're going to bring this down all the way until it reaches the end. Let's build up all the way, and then we're going to bring it down until it reaches the other end at the top. And now what we're going to do here is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th block we're going to build all the way up. So right here we should have a 4 by 4 window, and let's go ahead and fill that in. And then we're going to fill in this section of the wall completely with white terracotta. I get the feeling I went over that section a little bit fast, so if you need to, go ahead and pause the video right now so that you can copy that down. Next up, what we're going to do is once you have that wall complete, we're then going to turn and come around over here. Let's take out our white terracotta and let's place down 2 layers right here, just like so. Then we're going to place down 5 layers, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to place up a layer right here, and let's go ahead and connect it. So right here we should have a 4 by 4 window. Then let's do the exact same thing directly opposite that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we should have 2 4 by 4 windows right next to each other. Now let's add one more layer of white terracotta right here. And then we're going to take out our quartz pillar block and place down 7 right here. Then let's go ahead and fill in that top layer with the stairs. Now let's go ahead and fill in those 2 4x4 block windows with our glass panes. And you probably may have already noticed, but this side of the wall is actually in line with the quartz pillar and the quartz stairs, and most of the other walls are not, so go ahead and just make sure to double check and make sure that you're doing that part correctly. But then we're going to move on to this side of the wall. So let's go ahead and fill that all the way in. Right here we're going to add 2 layers of white terracotta. Let's actually get the upside down stairs in here really quick while we're at it. So we're just going to connect these 2 quartz pillars, just like so. Then right here we're going to add 1 layer of white terracotta. Let's go ahead and fill in that top layer. And now we should have 7 blocks right here. Let's go ahead and fill in this middle block. So now we should have 2 3x4 windows. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 across. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 up. We should have 2 3x4 windows, each right next to each other. Let's go ahead and fill in both of these with our glass panes. And there we have it. So that is the final section of exterior wall for the first floor of this build. Alright, and that is where we're going to end part 2 of this tutorial. Thank you everybody for watching. As usual, comment down below if there's anything that I could do to improve my videos. I'm always trying to improve them. Also, if you check out the description below, you will see that I'll have some t-shirts for sale. I'll pop one up on the screen right now. So if you're interested in buying one of those, again, that's the first link in the description. And with all that being said, again, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.